in hell, you don't know about the pain that I felt. Hey, hey, quicker than lightning. Right now I'm feeling like Tyson. I was just breaking the ice, I'm all in your face, I know they don't like me.
Round for round, we go pound for pound. Built it from the ground, get up, I've been knocked down. They feeling the sound, feel like they watching now. Ooh, let's work it out, build it to the clouds. Fight, 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 fight,
I get him.
fight, 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 fight. Swing, I knock 'em out. Down for the count.
That's it for the KO. Now he gotta lay low.
Fight, 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 fight.
Let's go. I feel like I'm rocking. Can't nobody stop me.
Tell 'em it's the ring, they want it, come and see.
Caught you living all of these fantasies. Caught you talking about me when you don't know me. Why you gotta talk on my name when you don't even know what my last name is? Why you gotta stay calling up my phone? Girl, you better sit down and play your role. Why you gotta keep coming to my home when you know I don't roll that way no more? Why you gotta go out and play with my heart? You tore me apart. Thought you were someone else, I was looking for a find. Then you wasted all my time. Girl, you do this all the time. When you gonna change it up? When you gonna look up and see that I'm up? I don't get why you started talking when you know that I got. When you see me locking lips, you know what I gave to you. You know what I gave for you. You know what I made us. You know that I saved us. Why you gotta go out and play with my heart? You tore me apart.
with Late Nights with All Access. All access. All access. Catch the latest news trends and everything happening around San Antonio, Texas. We go live on YouTube every Monday night with live energy, live comments, and live giveaways. Tune in every Monday night with Late Nights with All Access. All access.
Late Nights with All Access. All access. All access.
And we are back. Late Nights with All Access. Myself, Mike Anthony, and right next to me, Miss Audrey Brown.
Hi.
With Audrey Brown.
Hey.
And we're over here at WingIT, the one and only Daryl Smith. There you have it. Baka! And we have a huge spread in front of us right now. But we appreciate everyone tuning in this Monday, especially with the Spurs going on too as well tonight. And, you know, the Spurs are doing pretty good.
Yeah.
They're doing very well. You think they're going to take it to the playoffs? Like, win it?
What? Why
What?
not? Why not us? It's that time, right?
Hey, it's that time, right? Get that ring. It's been a while since we had a ring.
Too long.
I don't have a ring, so I don't know anything about that.
Well, shout out to John Martinez, always making sure that we sound and look good. Man, Daryl, thank you for allowing us to come over here at your establishment. For the viewers, just share, you know, where is it located? Where are we at right now?
So we're a little hidden gem, right? We're in 313 Schneider. So that's in Cibolo, Texas. I know it's a little ways out for some of our people out there, but 313 Schneider, Cibolo, Texas 78108.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you know what? I love the wings. If you could actually smell it through the camera, you'd be like, wow, you're in heaven over here.
Yeah, we have this okra right here. That's actually really, really good. And the fries are good. We haven't tried the wings or the elote. Am I saying it right?
Elote.
Elote.
Yeah,
Elote.
right. But the okra and the fries so far are really, really good.
You know, over the weekend, Easter happened. So happy Easter to everyone. How did you celebrate?
With my family, right?
Family?
So we went
Okay.
to church.
There you go.
We did the things, you know, we had the little matching outfits, right? It was a good day. Had the family over, the parentals.
Okay.
Had a little home cooked meal for them and stuff like that. So
There you have it. So what's on the spread for you at home for Easter?
Well, I mean, it was my wife's thing, right? So she had like some chicken, you know. I did do the glazed ham, so she knows, you know.
Okay.
I'm a wizard, you know. I mastered it after Thanksgiving, so I did a glazed ham, right?
There better be mac and cheese up in there.
You know what? This year we didn't have mac and cheese. She does like a good carrot, right? Mm-hmm. It tastes like sweet potatoes.
Okay.
She puts it like the honey. I mean, like the cinnamon. Like you think it's sweet potato. My mom was like, "Oh, where do you get those little sweet potatoes from?" It was like those carrots.
Okay.
Like literally, that's how it tastes. So, shout out to wife.
There you have it. What about you? What did you do for Easter?
Y'all know I ain't got no family over here, so nothing. I rested, but then I had a friend that came in town. You know, we caught up, and then I took myself on a movie date. Like me by myself, which I don't know why I did that because it was a scary movie.
Scary
And
movie.
I went
Woo.
home.
I don't know about
started
scary
watching-
movies.
Right. He's talking about, let's go watch Mario. I'm like, I don't want to watch that. I want to see people
Cut their
get
neck.
possessed. And I don't know.
Midnight at Freddy's and stuff type.
Yeah.
I don't even see why people watch that. But
I do. I love it.
Man, I was with the family, and at the end of the night, every Sunday, I typically try to spend as much hours late with my grandmother. So she's a night owl, just like myself. And so we watch so many different things, but typically it's always the reruns of Saved by the Bell.
okay.
So she just loves, she loves watching them. She laughs at them, and so
It's a little too old
and
for me.
Mama Margie's, you know, thankfully they're always open 24/7. So get some bean and cheese tacos. But I was at my brother's house and celebrated Easter over there. Watched church online. Worked a little bit too as well to get ready for the week. So
Shout out to my grandma though. She got up at 4:30 in the morning to cook for her church.
oh wow.
I'm like, so she's the church cook lady now.
Okay.
You
Oh,
know,
that's
they
amazing.
are
Church
important.
chef.
Yeah,
Hey.
they are so because you know the church don't just let anybody cook for them.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
That's like a big responsibility, but my grandma be throwing it down. So
Aw.
love you, grandma.
That's amazing. And your grandma lives.
She lives in Georgia. Yeah. But her family is in pretty much Orlando in Florida. So she's
wow.
not that far from like her sisters and everything.
And then what else happened over the weekend? What event was where
Hey,
you at?
Kanye West.
Oh, Kanye
he
West?
brought
He didn't come here.
Lauren
He didn't come here.
He didn't come here, but he brought Lauryn Hill out to his show. I love Kanye. You can never make me hate him. He's that crazy cousin. But Lauryn Hill, it was the one show where she was actually on time.
I bet. I heard he made like 33 million off
The
that.
first, yes.
That's crazy.
His album, did you listen to it? Have you listened?
I listened to it.
I listened to it while I was working out. 8.9 out of 10. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't give him that 9.
Right.
But seriously, it was listening to the old Kanye. I really enjoyed his album. And I'm not really a big fan of Kanye West.
Ooh.
I'm
Yeah.
not. But
Yeah.
I think
Down.
he's just, that would just, I mean, I like him, don't get me wrong. I like the fact that he's a producer and everything. But some of the other stuff is just like kind of up in the air.
Yeah, he the crazy cousin.
But hey,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, a genius. It comes to music, and he can do it. It's just so crazy. But if you haven't taken a listen to his new album, I swear you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of reviews like that where it like reminds you of the old Kanye. Not the
Oh,
new
yes.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
You think he's would he be in your top 5 or top 10?
He's definitely in my top 10. He's in my top 10.
Top 10?
Maybe
what about
top
you?
10.
Top
Maybe
10?
Top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Not top 5, but top
Not
10.
top 5?
Yeah.
Out of like hip hop artists and rappers, who would you be like your top 5 on the spot right now?
On the spot,
It's never gonna
man.
be nobody new.
I mean, I like Kendrick lately,
Well,
man.
Kendrick is in my top 5 actually.
I think he's my top 5, right?
Okay.
J.
top
Cole in
five.
my top 5
Is this old and new, or just
Yeah, old and new.
old, man? You gotta put Jay in there.
Okay.
I was a big Ludacris fan back in the day.
Dude, Luda.
Luda was like had bars. You know what I'm saying?
He does.
Like for real. Like, dude, hey, like, hey, I don't know, but
He still got
Yeah.
it too. He be
Yeah,
doing his little
yeah.
freestyle stuff too.
yeah. So but it's hard. Like I said, those are my 3 like guys.
It's always nice
I
to
love
see.
Tyler the Creator.
What?
I love him.
Let's end the show.
I love him. I love
No
Tyler the
way.
Creator. No, have you not heard it? He used the whole orchestra.
I don't know.
And he writes music. He's actually really talented. Like I know. His
I don't think
style
I
of
could
music
ever say
isn't
he
for
would be in the top
everything,
10, top
but if
15,
you-
top 20.
I don't know if he's in my top 5, but he's definitely in my top 10. And I just love him. Like, if you really just love music, he's actually really good at writing music, like composing music. He composed music for what was it, the Louis Vuitton
Okay.
runway show?
See, I don't even listen to a lot of rap though. I like more like R&B. Like
Yeah.
you hear this, you hear what it's
So
playing. It's
he's-
that old school. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's more than just a rapper. He's very good at composing music as well.
Yeah, I
So,
get it. I just ain't
Yeah.
heard.
What about, real quick, Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Biggie.
Biggie?
Bam.
Tupac.
I mean, okay, Tupac,
yeah.
Tupac. But Biggie had some hits though. It was
Yeah.
all a
He
dream.
did have some hits.
like
He has some hits, but that wasn't just him. I feel like with Tupac,
Yeah.
I think his music was
yeah,
mostly
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Biggie, he had a little help.
Yeah,
You know what
you
I'm
think
saying?
so?
He was raw, but he did have a little
Diddy wasn't
help.
helping him, but I mean, who?
He had a little help.
I mean, I
think
got
that
you.
was
Yeah, I think
all.
raw. I think raw, authentic. I
Yeah,
think
he's raw
Tupac
for
is,
sure,
is
though.
you know,
They're
especially the
both
acting.
good lyrics.
They're both
Just-
good, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
But-
Tupac is a poet.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, he's a poet.
Dear Mama.
Dear Mama is my favorite song.
Hey, fuck your bitch and the click you claim.
Oh,
Best diss song ever.
close your ears, kids.
Best.
But,
Yeah, kids.
Oh, yeah, we do curse on here, but because your kids are
No,
watching,
no,
we
you
gonna
good.
keep
You
that.
good. It's all
PG.
hey, you be
Unfiltered.
You be you.
Over here at
It's-
WingIT.
They know what's up.
It's some of the SipIT I've been having.
Hey,
Okay, I have the spike lemonade. I don't taste no alcohol, but it's
And
really
what do I
good.
have right here?
you got the regular pineapple lemonade.
Mm,
You can't.
so good.
I guess before this gets cold, because nobody likes no cold ass wings, we have the honey lemon pepper.
We have the flavors of the month, right?
You tell
Flavor
me.
of the
We
month.
got the sriracha lime, right?
Okay.
And then you can add a little tahini to it to make it real like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then we got our honey lemon pepper.
Try it without the sauce
Yeah,
first.
yeah. Let me
That's
see. Let me
so
try.
good.
Let me make sure. I didn't cook this, so let me make sure it's like A1. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you get started? Where did it all begin? How did you know you were going to open up a restaurant? What's your background?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. So I actually didn't know.
Okay.
So a little bit about me. So I went to school in Houston, Texas Southern University,
H-Town, let's go.
H-Town where it go down. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be there this weekend.
And and it was actually a class project. My master, my marketing degree is in my degree is in business marketing. After I graduated, I was like, why not do it? Like it was literally a class project, all the things, right? Group. I had a whole business plan. I was like, I could do this, right? And I always worked in restaurants. I worked wait staff. I worked like Olive Garden, Papa Do's. And so I was always enacted with like, customer service. So when I had the opportunity of getting a food truck, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. So I went on Craigslist and I found an old taco truck, Honduran truck, right? And that back then Craigslist was like, that was the Amazon, right? You find anything on Craigslist.
Anything. Okay.
So,
Anything.
And I was in there, anything. So I was literally like going browsing every day, and I saw this truck, and I was like, oh, this the one. And I literally would blow the guy up. I was like, hey, I'm serious. Like he wanted like $18K or something like that. But I was serious. So he let me go see it, and I talked him into like having like literally down payment. Paid a down payment for my money, working as a waiter. Right. Every time I made to 100, I would put it like tips under my bed, right? I would wrap it up. You think I'm a drug dealer, but I was making tips from Olive Garden, whatever I was working, right? And that became my first like down payment. And when me and my wife were dating in college, her cousin, shout out to Xavier Guidry, he was in culinary school, right? So I was like the hood chef. Like I'll make something. I'm like, try that, right? And he was like in culinary school, and I was like, you know what? Let's do WingIT waffles. I think we had raspberry chipotle wings. Zay, you remember that? It was like literally like we would pull up when I got my truck. I remember I'm in a fraternity too, so shout out to the noobs. You see, I rock red. Painted it candy red, right? Being in H-Town, I stayed in the tray, right?
Yeah.
Candy red, and I called it Wing Express. So me and him, we had a whole little business. He was my first partner, and we used to set up at TSU bookstore. We were selling wings.
Okay.
We were selling WingIT waffles. He had like fish tacos. We had like a little remoulade sauce.
I would give y'all all my money.
Man, we were doing all the things. And yeah, that's kind of how we started.
Wow, that's amazing.
That was line A.
Okay.
Can I go deeper?
Yeah, go.
Deeper.
Yeah.
So that was the first line. So we did that about a year and a half, maybe two. Being in Houston, like all my family's from here. I'm from San Antonio, and I ended up coming back home. So I was like, I had other partners. I realized how hard it was to kind of like entrepreneurship is hard, right?
Yes.
And me and Zay kind of went our separate ways in a sense, and then I ended up bouncing to the different people that I thought would be better help for me, and that didn't really work out. So I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm going in the military. I need discipline, right? So I signed up Reserve Air Force. So that luckily that sent me back home to San Antonio. So I was like, you know what? I need this vacation in a sense. I'm gonna get all this discipline from Uncle Sam. I put my truck in storage, and I went off to basic training, tech school. Basic training at Lackland, right? Did the things, and the food truck kept coming back in my picture, right? So I would literally be in formation, and I would see food trucks on the PX.
And what year was this?
This was like 24. I graduated in 2014. So I'm lying. I graduated in 2011. I was doing it about 2012 to 2013.
Yeah, because food trucks were slowly
Yeah.
started.
So I used to see the thing. I used to see like food trucks at the PX. So I was like, I'm like in formation, about face, but I'm like looking over here.
Yeah.
And my whole goal was like, you know what? When I get settled, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get a contract with the base, right? Because I'm like, you know what? I never in a million years thought I was gonna come back to San Antonio.
Yeah.
But being in like the military, that kind of opened my mind of like, I was like, you know what? It's money out here. I can go to Chase, Houston, with especially people of color. They doing it out there, right?
Yeah.
And here's like, it's opportunity. So so the military kind of opened my eyes to that. And then
Shout out to the Navy. I don't know what he's talking about.
I was in the chair force, and then I did a reserve because they wasn't sending me to Iraq. I'm sorry.
We all wish we could do it all over and be in the Air Force.
Man, so look, I was in there doing paperwork.
I already had to be really smart.
But look. Hey, I wasn't the brightest, but look, I would get in trouble because I was printing off like menus on a government computer.
Oh wow!
My first sergeant was getting on me like So I knew I was like, you know what, something got to give. So I think around that time, my partner, I met Bernardo. So my best friend, shout out to DeAndre. He introduced me to Bernardo.
Okay.
So Bernardo, y'all don't know Bernardo. Bernardo was the man back in college, right?
Okay.
So he went to UT, he had all the big parties. B.
There you go.
Baxter.
He was that guy.
He was that guy. So when I came back and I was like, man, I don't know nothing about, I didn't want to partner with, I've dealt with party promoters.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I can point you in the right direction. So he ended up hitting me up one day. Was like, hey, I found a truck. Can you tell me if it's a good buy or whatnot? And I was like, all right. So I ended up linking up with him. And he ended up buying that truck. And then being a promoter, he paid for it cash. Mind you, you know, I was paying payments, right? But
Yeah.
That's not. I digress. So he we went our separate ways. I think I don't know if it was before or after, but I ended up going to tech school in Mississippi.
Oh.
And then during that hiatus, during like the school, you know, learning my job and all that, he already had it set up, you know, at UTSA. He had a whole truck called Countdown Wings. My truck was in storage.
Okay.
So when I came back, I went to go check him out. I was like, let me go check on this guy, right? I'm like, okay, he got lines. He over here at UTSA. So then again, the light bulb flick. I was like, okay, that's even more confirmation that I need to come back to San Antonio.
This is amazing.
So I ended up literally going. I was like, you know what? If I come back, I'm not gonna go on that side of town. I'm going on Converse. Where I'm from, I went to Judson. I went to Wagner. I was the first class of Wagner when they first built. And I was like, you know what? I'm coming back to the Northeast side.
Yeah.
So I sent for my truck, right? When I was all settled and down, whatever, I sent for my truck, and I never forget, I got it towed from Houston to my mama's house. Like, literally, like, towed. I had called, like, that was back when the Yellow Pages was, you know what I'm saying, you got to go. I literally found a tow truck driver that would put it on a flatbed, and, like, tow it from Houston all the way here. I don't know how much I paid, but obviously, it was a lot of tips. But obviously, I was in the military, so I had a little money saved up.
Right.
So I would save my money in the military. And so I had my truck, and I used to set up on the Northeast side, and I used to sell wings. And I was like, you know what? I still got it. And then I was working. Where was I working? So again, I had my CAT card, so I would go on base.
That's your ID card in the military.
That's an ID card for those people, you know,
Thank
civilians.
you. I didn't know that.
I would go on base, and I would fly to barracks.
Very delicious, y'all.
I would deliver from the food truck. And I don't know if I stumbled on Kirby, and I was like, oh, this spot for rent, for lease. So I hit up Bernardo. I was like, hey, you the man out here. You know, I'm just getting back. I ain't been here since high school, right? So I said, let's partner up. And then we had a meeting. We came up with WingIT. So we went half on it. I think he sold his truck. I kept mine. So I was like, look, if this goes south, I got my truck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
Yo, he didn't know that. I said, hey, look, bro. Hey, I dealt with promoters before, but I got my truck.
Yeah.
Right? That's that Hilote. And so I end up, that was our kitchen when we first started.
Okay.
We ended up signing the lease, came up with WingIT. I didn't change it, the food truck to WingIT yet. It was still, I don't know if y'all see the pictures of it, it was still Wing Express, still red. It was Wing Express, right?
Okay.
And that was our kitchen. I had my cousin in there, my mom in there. We had like walkie-talkies at a time, like, hey, drop 20 pieces, roger that. Need more wings right here, roger that. Like, literally like.
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck. Until we was going through so much propane that we had to turn on the gas because the spot was like 10 different restaurants.
Oh, wow.
We was paying like $700 in rent.
Oh, wow.
Like, literally. So we would park the back of my truck in the back, and we cook from my truck, and then go through the back door. And then the front was set up. It had a lobby and everything. So you see these pictures in here. It's like the lobby, literally how it was. And
So these are from some of your
these are all from old restaurants. Our old restaurant.
Wow.
So
That's
it's like
history
literally
right
the
there. That's
beginning to like where we evolved and all the things.
Wait, so how old are you? If you don't mind- if
Me?
You don't mind me
Dang,
asking.
I
how old?
forgot. I'm 38.
38. Okay, so you're young still. That's good.
38. So when we first got out, and then I remember this. So me and my wife, we ended up moving out here, and we got married. Same year, we got married the same year that Wing was born. So we make 12 years on April 14th here, and me and my wife been married 12 years in December 20th. So when I first got out here, we ended up having we got married out here, and we got our reception was in WingIT. So we couldn't afford, you know, big. So we had my mom decorated the WingIT, had all the things, and literally like that's how we started. That was the first baby, and I mean it goes on, man. Y'all want to hear more?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna grab it
okay,
now.
I'm telling the whole story. You don't miss this. Don't miss this. So anyway, so this is 2014 when we opened up, right? So me and Bernard, we're doing pretty good. Like I said, I had my CAT car, so I was delivering back and forth on the base, and that's what got us popular fast because we was doing $20 minimums. I don't know if y'all seen that smart car I pulled up in, but that was my car for like 3 years. Like I was there like me, like back and forth, like literally delivering. So shout out to the people that in Kirby, Texas that I delivered to, because that's how I started, right? So did those things, and little bit, maybe like year 2, my wife was working at a call center.
Okay.
If y'all ever worked at Red Cats, y'all know about the Northeast Side. It's called a Lorca now, or was, whatever.
Okay.
Call center. And she hit me, and I think she was like, it's a spot for lease. And it was like an old barbecue restaurant, right? So let me tell you how I got work. So it was between us and another couple that for the lease. They applied first, but me and Bernardo already had a restaurant. This was their first business.
Okay.
So who you think the landlord is gonna?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they went for us, right? So we ended up having we ended up signing that, and that became our second location.
Okay.
So, and this was, mind you, it was a cosmetic flip. It was a barbecue restaurant. I think the guy was sick or something. So literally a paint job, some pictures.
Right.
And so we had 2 locations within like 3 years. Bernardo was running 1 location. I was running Kirby. We had 2 locations. So we was doing that for a while, and it's crazy. So we end up getting the beer and wine license.
Okay.
We were doing daiquiris inside WingIT, right? Okay. So this is how SipIT came around, right?
Yes.
So we had the daiquiris. So this had to be so 2019, when we had, so he had hit me and was like, hey, he was a financial guy. So he was like, hey, your numbers are pretty good. We should do a spinoff. I found a spot. And it was 2019, we came up with SipIT, right? It was an old car dealership behind Pat Booker where he was working at.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, okay, I see the vision, all right? So we end up opening up, taking the leap of faith, right? Opened up, I think we signed the lease maybe in January. Opened up in March, pandemic hit, 2020. Blew us up.
For delivery.
No. Yeah, no, I'm talking about, it was a drive-thru. So it was a car dealership that we turned into a drive-thru. So a lot of people don't know, like the whole inside, we had it like where we wanted it, how like people come in, we had not Domino's, we had like Connect 4, we had like a whole like taste testing, we had a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then the pandemic hit, and that forced us to close the doors. But our lines were so long, like during the pandemic, like we was like, oh, this is the best thing, like literally changed our lives. Like,
yeah,
we had a line every day during the pandemic.
You didn't have to worry about the inside.
Like, and I think a lot of people don't know. They're the reason we put like University. They put bike lanes. We had so many cars. It was literally like a mile long that they had. We was getting cops coming over there, and it was like, hey, y'all need to move this line. So we ended up rerouting the line behind the building. It was an old lot behind the building.
Yeah.
We had it like Fiesta, Texas, where we had in the back of the building it was like a snake line. But you were getting your drinks on the other side, on the opposite. So we had to pivot, right? Like,
yeah.
It was crazy. And then the lines were long because our machines, like, mind you, take this filling this up, it got to freeze, right?
Yeah.
So we literally filling up. It's taking long to freeze, like, so that was like the wait. But we end up, but you don't know what you don't know, right?
Exactly.
Learning lesson. But the next year, buddies was like, man, we want in, and we end up. And that's the SipIT journey.
So WingIT. So you went from, what was the original name that you had?
I had Wing Express.
Wing Express. Okay, so then what made you?
More than your average thighs and breasts. But I'm talking about chicken. That was my slogan.
So how did y'all come up with just WingIT and then SipIT?
So it was I don't know what it was. It was I think my frat brother or something. I think shout out to Andre, my LB. I don't know, something WingIT was in my mind. It was like in my Rolodex somewhere. I don't know where I got it from. But I was like, you know what? So I don't think he wanted that name. It was something about, because I know SipIT. I think we had like a bunch of, he was like, nah, it's too gimmicky. And I remember I had like a focus group, a bunch of people in text messages. I was like, hey, A, B, or C. SipIT. Everybody was picking SipIT.
Yeah.
So WingIT, I think WingIT, I don't know. We were literally winging it. Like, we didn't really know. We had no. And I think that was just out of,
you gotta wing it sometimes.
Gotta wing it. Sometimes you gotta wing it, right? Jump out with no parachute, right? And I think that's a lot of times, like, I did that, like, going forward, like even back in college days, like, I know my mom would have told me, she would have said no if I was like, Mom, I'm about to get a food truck. What? you need to pay the student loans out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I always say, like, you know what? I'm gonna wing it, and I'm always been that person. I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna do it. I mean, shout out to my partner Bernardo. Like, he'd be mad because I'd be like, look, we gotta just do it. And he's more like, frugal. I'm like, look, we gotta. I remember. I don't know if you remember this. So it was. This is a quick story. I remember one time.
They play some good jams in here.
This was. Hey, you hear that? You hear that? Shout out to Bernardo, man. So one time we had. I don't know if you remember the arcade, the little arcades.
Yes.
Pac-Man and all that. So they had a centipede, right? I think it was like $250, whatever, at Walmart.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm gonna get this. I bought it, right? He was like, man, that's the worst purchase, whatever. Man, did you know it's a picture of a bunch of cops on there playing centipede on that wall? But
wow,
like, still, I took that picture. I took it and sent it to him, and I was like, hey, look, you see the part? Like, while they're waiting for their food, they in there playing a game. They're not realizing how long the wait might be.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So that's my marketing brain has always kind of been like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's kind of how we balance each other out.
You look like you love it here.
I'm just saying.
So he has a sign that says "Size does matter."
Yeah.
Well, who came up with that?
Come on, man. It's the mark. So we do jumbo size wings, right? I don't know if you've seen
I
that.
tell you with the marketing school.
I don't know if you see this wing. This wing. Zoom in. All right. We don't do the you know, we do the you know, the big wings, right?
Yeah.
So I always like size matters, right?
Size matters.
Put it on the shirt.
Size
we
matters.
actually got the shirts, you know, for sale. So yeah.
Okay, look, they do have merch. They also have their seasoning here. Food truck seasoning.
Hey, you put that on everything.
And it's on our fries. It's really, really good. And then they have their cups.
Well,
They
share
have
a little
lot
bit
of
more
good-
about the seasoning. What's the process? What are you working on right now, or pending? What's pending at this moment that could potentially happen?
Yeah. So our seasoning. So we did try for HEB Quest for Texas Best.
There you go. That's amazing.
We got up there, but we didn't get the main. You know, we didn't make it to the semis or whatever. But we go try again.
There you have it.
But we put that seasoning on everything. So back from the food truck days. So I call it the food truck seasoning because literally we put it on everything. We put it. You tasted it on the fries. You tasted it on the chicken.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of makes us, you know, stand out. Like we've been doing these same things from
I
the
love
food
their
truck
fries.
days.
Yeah, don't switch up.
Yeah.
Don't switch up. Okay, so you were actually part of the first ever Chicken Wing Festival and placed, and you know, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And what's your take on like festivals and being participating in one?
Yeah. First of all, appreciate all you're doing with that. I think for me, I love the community, right? I'm always I think that takes me back to my roots with customer service, like where I can be there and get people, like, especially if you got like a whole line of people that you can kind of market that never heard of you, right? I think why not be in a place where you can showcase what you do? Because I mean, one thing that I think we kind of being in San Antonio, like it's what, the fourth largest city, like it's still like a lot of people that never heard of us.
Yeah.
Right? But when you go to these festivals, when you get, you know, I think that just opens the, oh, where's this? Where can I find this at? You know what I'm saying? And it's like that showcase, that spotlight where you can like really show what you got. Right. So
And-
appreciate you highlighting that.
No,
You know
thank
what I'm
you. And SipIT also was part of the Margarita Festival, which they placed too as well.
Yeah.
Man, it's just y'all are killing it. You really are. And then where else is WingIT at this moment?
So currently, we actually downsized WingIT. SipIT, I ain't gonna lie, SipIT pay that mortgage. Bernardo knows. But I did kind of fine tune and go back. So we actually have a food truck now.
There you go.
So we have
Congratulations on
a
that.
Cibolo location, and then we have a food truck that we're gonna do pop-ups. Actually, we're gonna do a pop-up this week. I should pull up to. We're gonna do our 12-year. I'm gonna do like 12 for 12 at our Kirby location.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull up the food truck to our old location's still there. Nobody moved in since us.
Oh, wow.
You can still see stuff on the window. So I was like, you know what? Why not do so Friday, this Friday, I don't know if this
This
dated.
Friday, okay.
This Friday the 10th, we're gonna do like at 12 o'clock. I'm gonna pull up with the food truck, come wing it, like we used to.
There you have it.
Yeah.
And then what about
Exclusive. I don't think I dropped that yet.
Are you somewhere with the Spurs too as well, or
Yeah. So not the Spurs. So we're in Alamodome.
Alabama? There we go.
So we have so this is our first year. So we had SipIT like this is going on our third season.
Okay.
So we had SipIT for the first two. This is the first time we had a wing it SipIT combo. So
That's
we have
amazing.
Wing It and SipIT.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. And it's doing pretty good. For like I said, for the longest we we wanted the daiquiris only, but when we had them wings in there, man, hey, game changer. B, you know.
Yeah, people are gonna come out for some good food and some good drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
It really is, and the way you're marketing, I think that's where a lot of people fall behind on, is they don't take the chances of thinking outside the box or just being funny in a way. Like size does matter, that's funny but catchy, and people will come for that, and it's just, where do you get your inspiration from the marketing side of stuff?
I think for me, like early on, like I was always big at like fascinated with like commercials and like Gatorade when they did the thing like Snickers, hungry while wait.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always was fascinated. Like, you know what? If I wasn't gonna work for a company like that, then I'm gonna do my own thing. And I've just been blessed to have a company where I can come up with my own slogans and stuff like that.
If you went to school for marketing, you better be successful in business.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, business partner, you'll have WingIT, you have SipIT. There's franchise opportunities as well.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
So, I think after the pandemic, like I said, we couldn't grow on our own, right? So we wanted the opportunity for people to have their own, right? So early on, so we have one of our partners that came on, they have like 5. So we have like 16, 17 locations.
Oh, wow.
6 of them are corporately ours. The other 11 plus are franchises. So SIP has been well for us. Like I said, it changed our lives. But I can't forget about my baby, right? Wing is that firstborn. So I'm actually in the process of getting the SOPs right so we can franchise the food trucks.
There you go.
Wing it. So now, so many times you see these restaurants closing, right?
Uh-huh.
I was like, you know what? Hey, you can have a piece of these great wings in your city, right? So we are we're franchising Wing It next. SipIT as well. So we already have a SipIT food truck, as you've seen at the last festival, right?
Yes.
But we're gonna have Wing It now, or a combo. You choose.
Sounds like generational wealth for me.
That would be nice.
So I'm actually getting a Wing It combo built.
Yeah, that would be genius.
It's getting built.
Okay, you have these 2 brands.
Yeah.
Is there a third brand coming of something IT?
You know what? It's always something IT in the Rolodex. But I think what I've learned from my partners, like kind of like focus on what's in front of you. Because sometimes you get complacent. You're like, man, I mean, I'm pretty sure he got a list. I got a list of like all kind of stuff that we can, do a spinoff of. But it's like, what's right now is the focus.
Like, just say 5 years from today, if you could do a spinoff and everything's fine, what would your thing be?
Oh man, we got a pizza place called Slice It. Come on now.
There you
I'm
go.
just saying.
I love it. Slice it.
Come
I
on,
love it.
Come on now.
You go crazy with it.
Man, I got a coffee concept that I'm working on.
Drink
Man,
it.
shout to it's called Brew It.
Brew it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, all these are trademarks, so you can't take them. I'm just saying.
Right.
But,
I like when I can say that too. I'd be like, I say what kind of festival I'm doing, and be like, I already bought it.
already bought it. So and sometimes like you gotta have like in my phone, like I have like ideas that are just now coming to fruition, like from like college.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of a bunch of whatever. So I think it's always big to write it down. I got a book coming out too. So
There you go.
that's a quick
Congrats
plug.
on that.
But I have a chapter in there called like, write it down, make it plain. Like I'm real big on that. Like, I mean, God's good, but like,
all the time.
You have all the time and all the time.
All the time.
No. God is good
All the time.
and all the time.
God is
Good.
Hey,
Yep.
look at that. You can catch on. You can catch on. But yeah. So I say that to say like, write it down. You got an idea. You got a thought. Like so many entrepreneurs like have this idea, but they'll never write it down. Let me ask you this: how many times have you, like, even back in the day, like you had an idea, you didn't write it down, and then you see it, somebody making billions, like I had that idea,
Oh, literally.
right? Because you didn't write it down.
Yes.
Somebody else took that leap of faith.
Sometimes I write it down and it still gets, someone
but
else.
okay.
you know?
So you got to be disciplined. You got to
So,
actually do that thing.
No, yes.
A lot of people don't.
We were
take
just
that-
talking
that
about
leap of
this.
faith.
I had I'm going to share this story. My brother, he could actually sing, like my older brother. Phenomenal
that.
singer.
Okay.
I can't even lip sync correctly.
Okay.
Shit. I'm one of those people that sings 3 or 4 words and then make up my own words and everything like that. But this guy could really, really sing. So I pitched him this idea when YouTube was barely starting. I said, I'm going to call you The Voice, and we're going to have you sing so many different songs. The screen's going to be black, and it's going to be called The Voice, and no one's going to see or know who you are until 1 year. After 1 year, after you get all the views, all of that, then we're going to showcase the unreveal of who you are. He's like, nah, I don't want to do it. I was like, come on, man, I'll buy the trademark, I do all this. 4 years later, The Voice came out.
That's
and I was
crazy.
so pissed. I was so mad. I was like, we could have been rich. I was like, if you would have just listened to me, Caesar.
He didn't come up with that damn idea.
I did.
He came up with The Voice. But it'd be like that, right?
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to believe. No one's going to believe you.
I know no one believes, but like, no, I shared this story, and I'll call him and be like, I'm about to ask you something. He's like, oh shit, it's about The Voice. Like he already knows, because when I tell people the story, they're like, no, and I call him on the spot, and it's just like, damn. But yeah, write it down. So book is gonna be more about.
So it's gonna come back. The goal is to either launch this month or next month, but it's called the Food Truck Game.
Okay.
So really, it's like really my stories, like my experiences, same stuff I told you a little deeper. But then it's a how-to as well, because a lot of people that like I never had like, hey, don't buy this or don't go that way, right? So for me, I was like, I never wanted to be that gatekeeper, right? That hoard information. I was like, you know what? I'll give it out, and that's what's in the book.
Yeah.
That's awesome, because some people do try to gatekeep.
Yeah.
And so what made you, like, if you had to give someone advice of starting a food truck,
Yeah.
what would that advice be right now?
I say start, right? Like I tell anybody, like start. Like sometimes, like if you be that woulda, coulda, shoulda, but if you don't start, you never know, right? So start where you at. You know, start with a pop up. Start with them plates that you might be selling out of mama house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like start, but if you don't never know if you don't start, right? You don't even know if you need to put that seasoning, or if people like your food, or if you're a good cook, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't start, you say I'm gonna do this, I'm not gonna do this, and you know what I'm saying? If you don't start,
Yeah.
Did you have a passion for cooking?
I did not.
No.
I mean, you know, so
No, that's good to. No, this is
So,
good.
so when I was wooing my wife back in the day, like I was literally like, you know, I would cook stuff. So I mean, don't take that right, you know, that don't take that personal, right? But
That's not what you told me.
You know,
Changing the locks right
you know
now.
what I'm saying? Like you know, sometimes you know, hey, try this. You know what I'm saying? But I think I've learned to. I don't mind cooking, but again, I'm around chicken all the time. I definitely want to cook no chicken. But so yeah. I say like it's just I was a hood chef. Literally, I would just try this. I would like mix up stuff, even when I was little. Like.
So
and-
what's something that you mixed up that's not on the menu? That's something that you like, something that's weird maybe to others, and you're like, I eat it.
I don't want to say weird. So I think maybe was the Cajun ranch that we have. Like I think no, it was not the Cajun ranch. It was something that was I like teriyaki lemon pepper. Like that was a weird flavor, right?
Okay.
Like you don't think lemon, but it was good.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favorite flavors.
Do you have
Right?
that on here?
It's not on the menu.
No?
So it's a flavor of the month. So every
Okay.
month we do something that's not on the menu. Just something that you go like, okay, oh, limited time only, right? So that's one of those flavors, teriyaki lemon pepper. It's another one I had. I had a big red barbecue.
Oh, there you go.
I'm talking about, that was last month.
Okay.
That was like playing with like some big red. And cause like, you know, people drink barbacoa all the time and big red. I'm like, why not put it on the wing?
Just don't do Kool-Aid and chicken.
No.
Don't do that to us.
Yeah.
Watermelon.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Please don't do
We
that
ain't gonna
to
do no
us.
watermelon flavor.
But you know what? There is my buddy.
get a
Shout out to
watermelon
my
flavored daiquiri, though.
shout out to my boy Tony. He actually puts together the Big Red Barbacoa Festival.
Okay.
So definitely need to bring that,
Yeah.
and that's in October too as well.
Okay.
So-
Fall coming, so I think we're gonna be ready to fall. We probably have 3 trucks by then, so it's like, hey,
Woo!
you know
Let's
what
go.
I love that.
So if someone wanted to franchise,
Yeah.
what's the process for them?
So with SipIT, I mean, it's real. Like I said, shout out to my partner Bernardo. Like he's really been good on that. Like as far as like literally getting the SOPs. Like you come, you sign, whether it's the NDA, you know, obviously learning financials, stuff like that. We actually break down, like we're literally giving you a business in a box, right? Our blood, sweat, and tears. You know, we put in SOPs, and like you know, if another military term, standard operating procedures, right? The book, the manual, the Bible, right? In our business, and I'm literally like we teaching you, like you learning in the store, you're learning how to work with customers.
You train them and everything.
It's gonna be the same thing with the WingIT side. So, like I said, we have a proven model that we've scaled.
Yeah.
So I'm circling back. You know, I'm like, look, hey, we can do that with WingIT too.
Do you like the concept of franchising compared to just owning all of it by yourself, by ourselves?
I think so. For me, I think it's that. I think we've created a brand where, like, you know, in my mind, it's like I can, you know, somebody else can have that, you know, that might not know what they want to do with their life, right? Now they got something where, you know, it's an entry. Now it's, you know, hey, you can be an owner now. You can, or like if I see some, you know, in my staff, you know, I tell them whether you're here 2 weeks, 2 years, 2 days, like if I can give you like any kind of inkling of you can, you know, maybe own your own, like I'd rather, you know, have that opportunity for them, if that makes sense.
And it's like starting out, setting up for success versus
Right,
failure. 'Cause
right.
Starting your own from scratch. Woo.
I mean, look at these big brands like McDonald's franchise, right? Starbucks, like look at Wingstop, right? I mean, I'm not shouting them out, but
No,
they're
it's-
franchise.
yeah,
They're a $1 billion
that's good.
brand that
Yes.
franchises, right? I think they maybe have like 3 corporate locations,
Yeah.
and the rest are franchises. So it's like, obviously, I'm real big also too. Is like you don't got to reinvent the wheel.
Yes,
Right. The blueprint
correct.
is there.
Mhm.
Like somebody has done it already. Like put your own spin on it, right? Make it your own.
Love that.
I like that too.
I'm
Cause
gonna go on one. I'll sip it though.
There you
Don't
go.
sip it. Don't sip
Do it. Sign today. Go.
Sip it.
You won't be
And then you can
selling
start, and then for me too, it's like that's why you can start small, because a lot of people may not be. It's where you at. You might not be able to afford like a location, but maybe you can afford a small, you know, startup spot or start a small trailer
Or food truck.
or a food truck, you know,
Yeah.
to get you started before you can get into that building that you always wanted.
You know, but you said something key, because a lot of people think they have to reinvent the wheel, and I say this multiple times. If you drive down the street, you'll see the same thing next to each other. Burger joints next to burger joints, gas stations next to gas stations, banks next to banks. It really depends on the service and the experience that person's giving to the customers
100%.
that stands out the most.
100%.
So for you as a business owner and having a restaurant, how do you keep your staff to have that mindset of like, hey, everything matters, from napkins to restrooms to the cleanliness to your attitude, the energy? Like, how do you train them and get them prepared for that?
I think for me, it's like leading by example.
Uh-huh.
Like, I would never tell my staff to do something that I wouldn't do myself.
I love that.
Like, if you come in here, you're gonna see me sweeping, right? You're gonna see me wiping the tables. Hey, how's everything doing? Because again, you gotta lead by example, right? And I'm real big at, like, I can't preach and say, hey, I want you to upsell this, I want you to customer service this, and I'm not gonna show you, or, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always a big, if I can teach that, if I can, hey, this is how you treat a customer, this is how, then I think, I'll do my job.
So, is this something that you eventually want to pass down to your kid? I don't know how many kids you have, but
So we go
Shout out to your kids. How many kids?
Shout out the kids, man.
Because they're watching.
If they're watching, they should be asleep. But Caitlin, she's 3.
that was the one turning it up to the song.
That was the one
the
turning it
intro?
up. My wife sent that. Daryl Jr. They call him. He calls himself Daryl Bossman Jr. And he's 8. And then my daughter is Evelyn, and she's 10.
Aw.
Okay.
So I got 3.
3 more kids.
No, I'm good. My wife, I got that snip. I got voluntold.
Okay.
Violent Toad.
That last one, she's like, no more.
You better let
I'm sorry,
him
babe.
know. Get up off
But I'm
me.
good. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good. 3. Got my
3,
family.
got 2 girls, 1 boy. Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, that's good. So you're gonna start putting them to work. First job won't be here.
They first job. Why not? But then you look at these big brands too, like a lot of these Chick-fil-A's.
You can have your kids on payroll.
You can have.
That's good for tax purposes.
They already on
Shit,
payroll. What you
yeah.
mean?
Okay.
Come on now. But yeah,
One of the kids probably already own one.
Yeah.
Don't
So,
even know
that's the
it.
goal. That's the goal, right? I love to have something that I can pass down to them. Like,
Yeah.
If they want to pursue
Yes.
that. At least I give them that option. Like,
Man, my mom
Now-
owns a restaurant.
What's one of the most challenges that you face, at owning one of these?
The biggest challenge, I think, not always having the right-minded people, right?
Mhm.
I think, especially in the food industry, I think we have the biggest turnover, right?
Yeah.
And we've probably been through
And that's everyone.
I mean, it's hard because you can wish all the day for somebody to have your same work ethic, right? But I mean, truth being, like, some people like just here for a paycheck. Right?
Yeah.
And you got to be okay with
I
it.
swear
You
this
gotta
music,
know.
man, I'm sorry, but your music's on point.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Let's go.
I knew you was coming, so But
So
yeah,
what's
yeah.
the oldest playlist I got?
Wow.
I mean,
No, she's just saying that.
Wait, you guys
We
are the
just-
same age, or you're like 10 years older than me? They probably didn't even hear the shade.
She got jokes today.
I mean, we both got them grades, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little older.
Little wisdom.
Yeah.
Little wisdom. It's all right.
That's too funny.
That's wisdom.
That's wisdom. There you go. That is.
Wise. You see these glasses? I'm wise. Don't I look smart?
This is coming out of our face, so this is literally wisdom.
Look, I plug mine every Tuesday. So y'all just
wisdom.
can't see mine. I plug
That's
mine
too
every
funny.
Tuesday.
But no, like the challenge that you're going through. Well, so having the right people
Yeah.
in the restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
and then also I know something that y'all shared, your business partner shared not too long ago about owning land, and then something about
Yeah.
that location. What happened with that?
So
If you don't mind speaking about
yeah.
it.
So shout out to Bernardo again. Like, we did like a post. So we had once upon a time. So our Calabro Alamo Ranch location.
Yes.
It was a dual. It was a WingIT SipIT. That was like our first. We spent like probably $500,000 on that renovation, and I mean, it was unfortunate. But when it came for us to renew the lease, he didn't want to. He wanted to up the rent, and he wanted to justify it. So for us, it was like, you're not gonna double our rent and then justify it with the space next door. Like, oh, we can get a bigger spot. But for us, it was like, nah. And then, like I said, I think it's real big on ownership, because, I mean, you see a lot of these places are closing. Landlords kind of dictate, right, the market in a sense. Like, if you either gonna close your business up or you gonna pay that rent, right? So it's like, for me, and we've been blessed. So we bought our first location. So the same car dealership, we ended up buying that like 2 years ago.
Oh, congrats.
So that, but again, having that,
like buying
we bought the location,
the land and all that.
Bought the land.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
So we bought. That was our first.
That's the way to go.
Our first purchase. So if you are able to do that, I'll say all day do it. But
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you can start where you at.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you can, like I said, be the best, in that shopping strip, whatever it might be, and have the goal to maybe own that shopping strip. But start somewhere.
I know someone who bought, not bought, but they rented or leased or whatever. And after they did all these renovations, like the landlord loved it, and I guess they just tried to find a way to get to break their lease, and just took it back. And I'm like, that's so messed up. So it is good to own your own stuff, so you don't ever have to worry about that. Can't nobody take nothing from you.
It's a doggy dog.
When your business partner Bernardo decided to make that video, did he think that it was going to get that much attention to it? Because sometimes people, they don't share that stuff.
Yeah.
And thankfully they made a movie about something like that, which is called The Founder.
Yep.
And it's one of my favorite movies.
I watched it 3 times.
I know, right? And it's just amazing to see him just share it, though.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this happens in real life.
Yeah. And I think, of course, you don't go into the film stuff hoping that. I think it was really just telling our truth. Literally, hey, this is what happened. I think that's what people want to. They want to know those things. They want to know that real. Tell me, and I think between me and him too. I think that's what we're real passionate about. Giving a game. I'll talk to anybody all day. Hey, do this. Oh, I did that. I didn't do that. Go that way. Go this way. Right? Because, like I said, we didn't really have a go-to, manual.
Yes.
We literally winged it. No point intended. But we learned on the go. And if we have that knowledge, why not pass it to the next person that can, avoid those pitfalls, right?
Do you ever tell your staff, hey, maybe one day y'all can franchise one of these?
Yeah, of course. All the time. I just had a meeting today when I was sitting down while one of my staff was, eating. And I was kind of telling them something hey, man, I see a lot of potential in you. This is an avenue if you want it, right? A lot of people, they come on a chase or they got to work so many jobs and all that. But if you really, hone in, if you're good at a position, you never know, what it can come out to, right? It might be a position that you can grow up to be. If we go into another, city or whatever, hey, we might need you to take over this store. This could be yours, a franchise, stuff like that. So.
That's cool. That's so intimidating, though. I would be scared. I'd be like, what if this don't work out? But you can't think like that.
You can't think like that.
You really can't think like that.
Because then you're going to be that old engraved, I wish I would have. I would have, could have. Back in the day, I would have been you would have been a what?
My damn first day, I would have left something on, come back, the whole thing on fire.
But then check this out. Say say that place did burn down. But then if you open up another one, you know not to turn that gas off, right? You learn. So you learn from trials and tribulations, right? So whether it's good,
might be expensive.
It might be expensive, but you know not to do it again, right?
Insurance, right?
I would hope you learn. Hey, you know what? This time around, I'm gonna have electric fryers. I ain't gonna have no gas. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
No, that is.
Yeah, that's good though that you encourage because I know some people owners and managers they don't want them to ever outgrow wherever they're working. You don't want that. You want everyone to succeed.
Yeah, of course.
You don't want them I would hope you wouldn't want one of your workers that would be working for you for 20 years.
Now if they want to, hey, by all means.
Why not? I mean, sometimes it be the people that got the best customer service that hey, because you want that's your image, right? That's your business. You want the best people there. If they I want anybody here 20 years. Why not?
Yeah,
right?
But that says a lot about you as an employer.
Yeah.
That's good. A family environment.
Yeah.
So what's the process if someone wanted to start working here? Do y'all have any positions available right now?
We always hiring, but
we
always firing. No, we not. Always but
for a job, so.
I might have to. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
we
go.
Need a marketing, team. But yeah, you go on the website or drinksipit.com or orderwingit.com and click that apply or employee.
How young?
We doing 18 and up.
18 and up.
18 and up. Of course the legal age is 16, but I say a lot of times also with staff is maturity, because you might get that, person that's young and, you gotta, but again, you never know what you get. You might get actually, real story. So my first manager, real manager back in Kirby, was like out of high school. Like she was still in high school.
Right,
Oh wow.
Like she was, I think it was her first job, and she ended up going. Shout out to Tatum, if she's watching. Like literally, it was our first manager. Like she started like a cashier, then she was like a shift lead, and then she was a manager, and then we ended up seeing her like she was a freshman, and we seen her graduate. And I think now she has a master's and got a kid.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
But we see, literally, we seen her like, you know what I'm saying, like do the things. But
Grow
we
up,
took that
yeah.
we took that chance on her at young. I think 16 was her first
Yeah.
job. But we seen her like elevate. It was like, so you never know what you get.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing to see that, you know.
Yeah. And I could call her today, like, hey, can you work? Nah, I'm like, she ain't gonna say that, but we still have a good conversation. I still check on, like, oh, congrats. You know, she I think invited us her graduation and stuff like that. So.
That's amazing.
Do you know what she went to school
I think she changed her major too, because she was supposed to go for like some medical, but she ended up doing like business and administration.
There you
and
have
I
it.
like to say that, you know,
Hey!
we might play a little role.
It might be a little work here for her, you know.
role.
Business
You never know.
management. She could own one of these.
She could.
So, as a restaurant owner, what's your take on content creators? I'm always big on this because I just want to know everyone's opinion on it.
I think it's needed. I mean, in this time, marketing is everything.
Okay.
Right. So I think content creators are like, I mean, videographers, all the things beside, but until AI, takes their job, But I think content creators definitely need it because I mean, everybody's on their phone.
Okay.
Right. Content is in every little thing. Did they drop something? Content is everywhere. So I'm really big, and I think even now, like we're really leaning more into content creators, more to the ambassadors. If you look at our page on SipIT, like getting those influencers that already have the following to build the content for us, to to tag. I mean, because a lot of times, like the big companies are hitting them up, right?
Yeah.
You see these influencers are like running the show, setting the price. So it's like I mean, I think I love it. I think it's a
There you go.
The
it's a good
best
market.
feature Instagram ever did was the collab option.
Oh yeah.
Because you get their followers, their likes, and their views. So you collab with the right person. Ooh.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
So follow us. If my Anthony people. So go on in, follow Eat WingIT and Drink SipIT
There you have
on
it right
Instagram,
there.
Facebook, all the things.
And this is slowly kicking my ass just a little bit.
I'm just saying.
But you can't really.
That's
taste
also a
nothing.
souvenir cup. So every time you bring it back, $1.50 refill.
Oh.
Oh,
Not on the
really?
spike, on the regular.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take this home.
That's what Bill Millers used to do back in the day.
And I'm bipolar.
Remember that?
See,
Bill Millers.
You don't gotta reinvent it, baby. Just
Bill Millers used to do that. If you,
I'm just
if you-
saying.
If you kept their mug,
And I'm by
Hey.
You get 50 cents?
the Alamo Ranch area, so I did not know that there was a location over there.
Yep.
So I will be coming back.
okay. So, what is some things that you have working on for this month of April for your events, or besides the one that you said on Friday? Anything else
Yeah.
that you're going to be a part of that we can share?
I say, like I said, check us out in Alamo Dome this week for Disney on Ice. We're in 138, section 138, SipIT and WingIT, right? So bring the kids, get some wings, get some drinks, because we do have alcohol during those events. Yeah, and we're a part of a lot of Fiesta events this year.
There you go.
So we got the food truck, so you'll see us at...
Hopefully, we could add you to the Taste of Downtown.
Okay, taste the downtown, taste North Side, taste the East Side, and we just...
Northwest side.
West Side?
I
I
mean, when I say that. 'cause I
is
live
there a
in
taste of the
Northwest.
Northeast? Because I feel like the Northeast gets kind of like shunned. Like, I mean, I went to school out here, but... Is it? The taste of the Northeast, I think Northeast, I don't know, what school you went to? Jetson, Northeast.
Where's
Northeast,
that?
yep.
It's
Northeast.
in the area.
Yeah.
Like, all this is Northeast side. So it's like, I think we need a taste of the
We'll do
Northeast
it next
side.
year.
Next year?
Next year.
Taste of
Taste of
Northeast side.
Northeast.
I think.
Taste of the Northeast.
You probably could do it at one of them parks too and like
Yep,
go
let's do
crazy.
it. Done. Done.
Taste of the Northeast.
Done.
That's Kirby, that's Selma, that's Church, that's Live Oak, that's all
It
that.
was so funny when you say that, because I was actually, when I was driving over here, I was like, man, there should be Taste of the Shirts or Taste of the, but now if you actually put Northeast, you could put all those small towns together. So yeah, when I was driving over here, I was literally thinking of that. So
Great
it's
minds
done.
think alike.
Let's go.
Great
See?
minds think alike.
Can be done.
He about to go buy the name right now.
It's too bad
I'ma
my
see
assistant's
which
already
one-
watching it already.
Yo,
And
okay.
she already knows. And Troy knows too.
Hey, it's coming.
Whichever
But
one of
You
y'all
heard it
buy
first. You heard it first.
Whichever
You heard
one
it
of y'all
first.
buy,
It's
just,
recorded.
No,
invite me to it. Whichever one of y'all do.
I didn't
No,
want
it
to show
doesn't
up.
matter.
I ain't even
Like,
tripping. Hey, he can have it. I ain't.
No,
hey.
I would actually
I'm
partner up
giving game.
with someone.
Hey, free game. You know what I'm saying? You don't
I
gotta charge
love-
everything. They gonna come
No,
back.
I like having partners, you know?
Yeah.
That's same with the Taste of the Medical Center. Shout out to my partner John, we have that coming up April 15th, and that's the kickoff to Fiesta. So Fiesta is 10 days, and then to end Fiesta is Taste of Downtown, and that's why I was saying, like, we'd be glad to have you guys out there, you know?
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
but
sure.
no, we appreciate you being on here, man. It's been a good time and just amazing, and, you know, Audrey Brown over here drinking that drink.
Yes.
She's like,
You
yes.
always tell me I start doing this little thing right here.
But no, yeah, it's been amazing, man. You dropped some good gems tonight too as well, man. So how can everyone follow you on social media?
You can go on at Bossman Daryl. I actually got another one coming out, the Food Truck Millionaire. That's in the works.
There you have it.
But yeah, and then follow the page for WingIT. Eat WingIT, drink SipIT.
If you had to, in your wings, what other wing restaurant do you like in San Antonio? If you could give a shout out, if you don't mind. Because I'll be before you answer. The reason why the reason why I say this is because the reason why I do what I do with the festivals is based on the inspiration from Taste of Northside.
Yeah.
They inspired me to want to do my own.
Sure. So for me, I never been big on like who has the best this and best. Like shout out to the people, you know, that have the best wings in the city. You know, I shout out to, you know, the wings of the world. You know, but for me, like I think our brand is nationwide, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I look at things, I'm like, okay, we competing with Wingstop.
Mm-hmm.
They're $1 billion brand. How can I be? I'm competing with, you know, I don't want to be the local brand. You know, you could be the best in the city. I want to be the best in the nation, right? When it comes to like execution, when it comes to customer service, when it comes to billion start with a B, right? So, you know, I'm looking at McDonald's, I'm looking at Dave's, right? And for me, I'm studying, like, you know, when it comes to the marketing, what are they doing? So, I mean, I might not, McDonald's don't have the best burgers, right? But they got that B, right? Wingstop don't got the best chicken wings, but they got that B. So, for me, it's like, hey, I don't got to have the best. You can compete me with, you know, I think, you know, our wings are good, right? They not too shabby.
As long as the money ain't funny, that's basically what I'm saying.
but if we can
I
scale
love
that
He
thing,
says that because John says the same thing from Alamo Business Company. He always says, I may not have the best brunch, I may not have the best biscuits, but I have the best marketing, and that's why he's opened so many.
Yeah.
And that's,
100%.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I love Alamo Biscuit. I love their
Now, if you
steak
want to rank us,
tostadas.
you know, we gonna get first place for this. I'm all for it. But again, that's not what drives us. You know what I'm saying? So
There's
yeah.
the only wing place I know where you can get some daiquiris.
I love their
too.
wings.
So I set
We
up
really
like
do.
this.
But no, we appreciate you being on tonight. You can go ahead and follow me on social media as well. Official MikeAnthony.Torres on Late Nights with All Access, official All Access podcast. Make sure to hit that subscribe. And Aj Brown.
AHZIA Brown on Instagram, Aja B on TikTok, Aja Brown on Facebook. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you next week, Monday at 8.
yeah, get this
Bye.
okra.
Thank you.